What it do? Dream Team, it's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with times Michael Jordan humiliated his opponents. We about to dive into this and see what MJ was destroying these people with. Before we do, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You can subscribe to any of it. Put all links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me, human. I'll talk back. If you guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon and drop it in the comment section. What we got, Mike?
The level of fear that he inspired in others was insane.
Well, I was terrified out there.
Were you really?
Yeah.
You was scared of MJ?
Yeah.
These are the times Michael Jordan humiliated his
The
opponents.
stuff that I saw when I was in college on TV is just like really real.
And what Jordan did to Alonzo Mourning should get him locked up for attempted murder.
Pippen gets it to Jordan. Michael challenges and slams. Alonzo Mourning, yes!
Wayne, he smelled it coming and he still couldn't stop him.
Damn, this
I'm sorry, so oh yeah, that was nasty. That was nasty.
Wayne, he smelled it coming and he still couldn't stop him.
Damn, this man Jordan is a psychopath. I mean, the man once humiliated a kid just to prove that he was the GOAT. Yeah, this is OJ Mayo, and in 2006, he was the #1 ranked high school player in all of America. So, being the talented kid he was, OJ was personally invited to Michael Jordan's flight school, a basketball camp where kids can learn straight from the GOAT.
Yo, it's the Michael Jordan Flight School. Learn how to increase your hang time. Learn how to dazzle defenses. Learn how to wear really great sneakers.
And what kid would decline that? This was like a dream come true for OJ.
sure.
So he packed up his bags and flew out to Cali, ready to learn from the greatest. But little did OJ know, this camp would turn into his worst nightmare.
You know, I'm playing in my camp against OJ Mayo. He was a top high school kid coming out. In front of my camp, he starts this thing about, you can't guard me, you can't do this. You know, I got my campers here, so I can't really go where I want to go because of my camp.
And then he said, okay, now let me handle my business. And he looked me in my face and said that. I'm like, what you mean? So he said, I need all the campers, everybody to leave, let's clear the gym.
From this point on, it's a lesson. And from that point on, it was a lesson. He never won a game. I posted him up, I did everything.
Hit the famous fadeaway on me. And
Oh,
then,
my Lord.
Then he said, hey, young fella, let me tell you something.
You may be the best high school player, but I'm the best player in the world.
Sometimes you gotta let people know it's levels to it. It's levels to it. You may be the best high schooler. You may be all that to kids around your age, but son, I'm the best player in the world. In all basketball players in the entire world. And I am numero uno. So don't ever come at me like that again. I love
You may be the best high school player, but I'm the best player in the world.
Jordan, the kid can't even drive yet. What the hell? Well, look, OJ got off easy compared to most NBA players. Cause Michael Jordan has been humiliating the same NBA player for 40 years straight. And it all started back in college. It was March 29, 1982. Michael Jordan versus Patrick Ewing for the NCAA championship.
You know, Patrick was a monster in college. And it was a monster in the NBA. Patrick was just, I don't know why I said it. Patrick was just a monster, period.
Michael Jordan versus Patrick Ewing for the NCAA championship. And with MJ down 1 with just 17 seconds left, he gets the ball and makes history. Jordan's title-winning shot not only sent Ewing home, but it also marked the beginning of a lifetime of humiliation. Because once they both made it to the NBA, Jordan took every chance he could get to make Patrick Ewing his bitch. Monster blocks, screaming in his face, 5 straight playoff knockouts.
Give me that.
5. And to top it all off, in 1991, Jordan hit Ewing with one of the most embarrassing poster dunks in NBA history.
In for the left, gets chased into the corner, comes right back. Through the foul! Wow! Oh, powerhouse, JD. There's a poster play, folks.
But it's all good.
That Scotty one, wasn't it? Did Scotty dunk on Ewing too? That Scotty one was the most disrespectful, like to Ewing that I've seen. If it was Ewing, it may have been somebody else. I may be mistaken. But that Scottie Pippen dunk when he just boomed on him and like pushed like get off me, fam. Like, oh, that was so nasty and disrespectful. It was with so much force and ferocity. But that one, yeah, Mike wasn't playing, bro. When Mike jumped and you jumped, it was only one result. It was only gonna be one result.
JD. There's the poster play, folks.
But it's all good though, because in 2002, Ewing retired from the NBA and finally escaped Jordan's wrath. Or at least that's what he thought.
He's been talking trash from the first day that I met him, and he still continued to talk trash, telling me that I have never beaten him when it counted.
I mean, you guys met as high school recruits.
Right.
That's a long time. That's decades and decades of trash talk, Patrick.
Oh, yes, and it still hasn't stopped. Even today, if I call him right now, he'll still be talking trash to me.
Patrick Ewing didn't even do anything to Jordan, and he still got humiliated. But I can't say the same for Reggie Miller, because as a rookie, he made the biggest mistake of his life, disrespecting Michael Jordan. See, in
He said disrespecting Black Jesus. That's what he said to Reggie, right? Black, don't ever talk to Black Jesus like that.
Life, disrespecting Michael Jordan. See, in 1987, during Reggie's first year in the NBA, he played Jordan's Bulls in a preseason matchup. And early in the game, Reggie went off, scoring 10 points over Jordan and locking him up so bad that by the end of the half, Jordan only had 4 points. 4.
He said Reggie went off like going into the half with 10 points is going. Reggie was hooping, but Reggie ain't go off. 10 points not going off.
Locking him up so bad that by the end of the half, Jordan only had 4 points. 4. So, little Reggie was feeling himself, thinking he was the GOAT, and thought it'd be a good idea to shit talk Michael Jordan.
My rookie year, we were playing the Chicago Bulls, and this is Michael Jordan's 3rd or 4th year in. And Chuck Person, who's on my team, who's a trash talker as well, is like, can you believe Michael Jordan, the guy everyone's talking about, who's supposed to be able to walk on water, you're out here killing him. It's like, you should be talking to him. He's like, you know, you're right, Michael, who do you think you are? The great Michael Jordan? That's right, there's a new kid on town, right? Kind of looks at me and starts shaking his head. So at half, I have 10, and he has 4 points, right? I'm doing all this talking. He's like, okay. Into the game in the second half, he ended up with 44, and I ended up with 12. And as he's walking off, he's like, be sure and be careful. You never talk to Black Jesus like that. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Black Jesus. I'm so.
Now, 40 points and a half, that's what we call going off. That Mike went off on him. Oh, but I blame it on Chuck, bro. Chuck Pearson, bro. It's his fault. It's his fault Reggie got did like that. He got it, Reggie. Reggie, you're killing him, right? This is the guy everybody talking about. This is the guy that they say can walk on water. This is a great Mike. You're killing him, Reg. You should be talking to him. And Reggie was influenced. Reggie didn't know any better. He was a rookie. He was influenced. You know what? You're right. Mike, it's a new kid in town. Mike. Hey, so Pearson, you got Reggie did like that, man.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Black Jesus. I'm so sorry.
Did you ever do it again?
Never to Michael Jordan. Never to Michael.
You know, I think Reggie learned a valuable lesson. This man Jordan is downright petty. Like one time, he came out of retirement just to humiliate this NBA player. Yeah, back in 1999, most players were thanking God they didn't have to face Jordan anymore. But there was one man who felt different. Bulls guard, Corey Benjamin.
Never mind.
Who the f*** is this? Man, I don't know. But the guy told the media, I'm sorry Mike retired, because I was looking forward to beating him one-on-one. But luckily, Jordan didn't even know what a Corey Benjamin was. So he ignored it and went back to enjoying his tequila and cigars. But over the next few months, Corey started trashing Mike's name, telling his teammates that Jordan was overrated, washed up. He couldn't beat him one-on-one. This Corey Benjamin dude was just asking to die. And during a Bulls practice, he dug his own grave when he stole a teammate's cell phone, called up Jordan, and said this.
Hey, you know, I said a little bit too much.
What you say? What you say? What you say?
I can get you. And he said, what? I said, yeah, I want that. He said, all right, I'll be at your practice Monday morning. I'm like, yeah, right. Man, we flew back to Chicago. We broke practice. Bulls on 3, Bulls. Guess who walked in the door? MJ walked in the door, Chris. I damn near took a dump on myself.
Bro, what's wrong with this man? My man done took a teammate's cell phone. Now call MJ up. MJ, I'm about that. I want that one-on-one. All right, I'll be at practice Monday morning. He thought he wasn't going to have to deal with the repercussions of his words, the repercussions of his actions. But no, MJ said, okay, you say that, now I'm going to make you stand on that. I'll be there Monday morning. We going to see if you really all bark or you got some bite with that. Talk to me.
Walk in the door, Chris. I damn near took a dump on myself.
Yeah, he done f***ed up. It was at this practice that Corey Benjamin was buried alive.
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
You reach out to Look around, man. Look around. Don't call me out of retirement.
This man.
Yeah, that was humiliation, bro. That was 5-0, sit down and don't call me out of retirement again, bro. This was too easy. This was way too easy. Oh my gosh, bro.
Don't call me out of retirement.
This man Jordan is messed up in the head. He has no limit. I mean, he'll even humiliate the people he loves most. See, in the 90s, there was one player that Jordan did everything with. Charles Barkley. Yeah.
Charles, an absolute monster. Charles Barkley was an absolute monster.
Player that Jordan did everything with. Charles Barkley. Yeah, the two were best friends. But in 1993, everything changed. Because when they met in the NBA Finals, Jordan did something downright dirty. Right before Game 4, he invited Charles Barkley to a round of golf, where he gifted him $20,000 diamond earrings. And that sounds nice, but it was all a part of Jordan's secret plan to butter Charles up and f*** him. Because Jordan later told his assistant coach his true motive, saying, Charles won't get in my way the rest of the series. What's $20,000 to me? He thinks we're great friends. I hate that fat That's evil. But hey, it worked. Because the very next game, Jordan humiliated Barkley in front of the whole world.
It's a 7-second disparity between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan,
Bro, that's such a weak tribe. Like, either commit to the tribe or don't, but don't just sit in between like that, bro.
Game, Jordan humiliated Barkley in front of the whole world.
It's a 7-second disparity between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan, foul called on Barkley. 4-point lead for Chicago.
That night, Jordan grabbed the dub by dropping 55 points.
My
and just a few
Lord.
days later, he sent Barkley home and won his third ring. Jordan, how you gonna do your friend like that, dog? Damn! That's ruthless. But if we're talking ruthless, you gotta talk about what Jordan did to the Kembe Mutombo. Because MJ hit him with the most embarrassing poster dunk of his NBA career. See, in the 90s, Jordan was dominating the league, dunking on everyone. Well, everyone except one player. 7'2" monster, Dikembe.
I didn't even know Mutombo was 7'2". God dang. I thought he was like 6'11".
Everyone except one player. 7'2" monster, Dikembe Mutombo.
And it's knocked away by Mutombo. Running hook.
Oh my Lord.
Mourning. Blocked by Dikembe.
To jam his way again against Mutombo, and Dikembe says no.
And so, no matter how hard Jordan tried,
Give me
he
that.
couldn't land a single dunk on Mutombo's gigantic ass. So in 1997, Dikembe rubbed it in.
Mike, come on, man. Be for real.
You know what? That's the first time I've ever seen him block Michael Jordan. Like, it's only ever the dunk. That's the first highlight where I've ever seen him actually block him.
1997, Dikembe rubbed it in.
Mike, come on, man. Be for real. You haven't got me yet. Mike,
Don't even try it.
you want me to go call Scotty?
You have to call Scotty. I haven't got you recently. Yeah, I agree with
No,
that.
you haven't got me in the 6 years. One, two, guys, just go ahead and say it.
He ain't never dunked on you?
No.
Never.
He said, I'll get you one day.
No. He never dunked on you. He never put you on the highlight.
No.
No.
He said, I would love to get you on my poster, but it's not happening.
It's not going to happen. You know he lying. It's never going to happen. Oh, man. All right.
Yeah, Dikembe was talking shit, and he really thought Jordan would never dunk on him. But a couple of months later, when the two squared off in the playoffs, Jordan got his revenge.
Get out, Michael, and get it forward to the fresh shot clock.
He was waiting for it.
He
was waiting for it. He was waiting for it.
His dunk on Mount Mutombo.
He never dunked on you. He never put you on the highlight.
No. He said, I would love to get you on my poster, but it's not happening.
Dang.
Not only did Jordan hit Dikembe with the most humiliating poster dunk of his career, but he also eliminated him from the playoffs in the same game. Embarrassing.
That is
hey,
embarrassing.
it's still not as bad as what happened to Isaiah Thomas, because Jordan did him the dirtiest, and it ruined the man's.
They had a real hate for each other. Those two had a real hate for each other. Like hatred, like actual hatred.
Because Jordan did him the dirtiest, and it ruined the man's entire legacy. See, in the late 80s, Jordan hated Isaiah Thomas because his Pistons knocked him out of the playoffs 3 seasons in a row and clowned his ass with plays like this.
10:25 to go opening quarter. There's a fight right there. Lambeer and Jordan.
But despite all the L's, Jordan made sure to shake Isaiah's hand after every single loss. Now, that's respect. But in 1991, shit hit the fan. Because during their 4th straight playoff matchup, Jordan's Bulls were just 8 seconds away from finally eliminating the Pistons when Isaiah Thomas did the unthinkable, walked off the court, left MJ hanging.
2 years in a row, we shook their hands when they beat us. There was a certain respect to the game that we paid to them. That's sportsmanship, no matter how much it hurts. And believe me, it fucking hurt. There's no one who can convince me he wasn't an asshole.
You could see it in Jordan's eyes. He was furious. And from this point forward, Jordan knew that he wanted cold-blooded revenge. So over the next few months, Jordan started scheming until he came up with a devious plan.
What was that?
Get Isaiah banned from the most legendary squad ever.
I don't think he was scheming it. I think he just said, basically, me or Isaiah. You can have me or Isaiah. I'm not playing with him at the end of the day. But I think it was wrong. I think Isaiah Thomas should have been allowed to play on the Dream Team. Like, he was deserving of it. But I mean, if you got to choose out of the two, you want Mike. So that's how it is.
Isaiah banned from the most legendary squad ever, the 1992 Olympic Dream Team. See, Jordan, being the best player of all time, knew that Team USA would do anything for him. So during a recruiting call with the Olympic Committee, Jordan agreed to play, but with just one little condition.
And they called me to ask me to play. Rob phone called and said, Rob, I love to play with Isaiah Thomas on the team.
Yeah, That was leaked audio proving Jordan got Isaiah banned from the Dream Team, costing him a gold medal and a place in basketball history, all over a handshake. And Isaiah still regrets it to this day.
Looking back on it, should we had been bigger? Yeah.
This man Jordan has humiliated everyone, but there's only one NBA player that's ever made him regret it. Kobe Bryant. See, during Jordan's final season in the NBA,
Kobe had that same, because Kobe had the same mentality. So you could humiliate Kobe. Kobe was like, that's not gonna stop me. Like he had the same mentality as Mike. Like I'm gonna keep coming and coming. Like I'm not gonna stop. Beat me, you defeat me, I'll come back stronger. Defeat me again, I'll come back stronger. They were two of the same mentalities, and so you could humiliate Kobe, but Kobe was like, I'm gonna get my revenge.
Kobe Bryant. See, during Jordan's final season in the NBA, he led the Wizards to a 1-point win over Kobe's Lakers. But instead of just taking the dub and moving on, Jordan wanted to rub it in Kobe's face one last time. So after the game, he walked up to Kobe, looked him dead in the eyes, and said, "You can put my shoes on all you want, but you're never gonna fill them." Yeah. Kobe got humiliated by his idol, and all he could think about was getting back at Jordan. So Kobe locked himself in the gym, stopped talking to his own teammates, and did nothing but practice until March of 2003, when, during their final matchup ever, Kobe Bryant put Michael Jordan in his place.
Comcast Sportsnet tonight. Kobe's first jumper, that's good. Long jumper, three-pointer, Kobe Bryant. He is unbelievable. They trail now by one. Here's his jumper, and that's the first lead of the night for Los Angeles.
Oh, my Lord.
Another three for Kobe. Kobe guarded by Lou. Kobe's last jumper.
My Lord. Oh, my Lord.
Standing up.
God. Okay, Cole.
That night, Kobe dropped 42 points in the first half alone. By the end of the night, he scored 55 on Jordan.
He said 42 in the first
half alone. By the end of the night, he scored 55 on Jordan, marking this game as the passing of the torch from one GOAT to another. Damn, that's some beautiful shit, man. But you know what's even more beautiful? This video right here. These are the top 20 plays of Steph Curry's career. And this man has done it all. He set unbreakable records, embarrassed NBA legends. I mean...
Yeah, like I said, I feel like their mentalities were kind of one and the same. They were, if you said something, they were always out for revenge. They were waiting. They were seething, foaming at the mouth, waiting to do it, play again, to exempt their revenge. But that was a dope video. I love that, man. Although Mike was not playing around with people. Mike was not playing. He was no joke. That's all we got for this one. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You want to subscribe to any of it? Put all links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy D Neal. Out.